What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a different type of video. Today we're going to be going over how to make your, I guess you'd call them, emotes for Twitch in a free software known as Gimp. I will put that in the description, a link to Gimp. It is free to download and is not an issue. Now, before we get started, we need to understand what we need to make these emotes. So I will go to that and show you one sec. Okay, so here we have our Twitch dashboard, and you go on the left hand side right here, go all the way down to affiliate, and keep in mind you do have to be an affiliate for these to even work. So if you're not an affiliate yet, keep on chugging, you'll get there, and then this will work for you. Anyways, so once you click that, you go into your subscriptions area right there, and you click emotes. So you see here we have emotes 1 of 1, additional emotes for other subscribers, and I have all of them done, little corgis, all of them. So what do we need to do these? Well, let's go ahead and click one and see, edit. So here we have it, tier 2. I deleted my tier 2 emote so that I could do this for you. And right here it says emote sizes. Now this is a little confusing for me at first. I thought I needed 3 different pictures of different sizes. No, actually you need the same picture in these 3 different sizes. If you don't do that, it won't get approved and it will not work. So you need a 28 pixel by 28 pixel, a 56 pixel by 56 pixel, and a 112 by 112 pixel. Don't worry, in 1 second this will make sense. We're going to start with the smallest size. So here we have Gimp, basically your standard loading screen, right? So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to make it full screen. I'm going to click File, New, right? Okay. Control N would work as well. So you see here we have width 1920 by 1080, blah, 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 template, stuff like that. Okay, so if you're seeing millimeters, inches, points, whatever, click right here. There should open that, and you can click pixels. Now this is important because you need 28, tab by 28. You can just type it in, click it in like that, and if it says 28 by 28, you're good to go. Advanced options aren't really needed for this particular video. Then you click OK. So look at this tiny thing. Now the reason Twitch needs these small formats is because, you know, people watch them on all different types of devices. So our first emote right here is 28 by 28. So this is going to be a little learning curve for a lot of people using GIMP. Don't worry, it's basically MS Paint, and I'm pretty confident that you could use MS Paint if you wanted to. An annoying thing for me is that you can't delete this layer, and you most of the time don't want your emotes to be square, right? So I went up here in the top left, the eraser tool, I clicked it, or you could hit Shift E if you prefer, and it won't erase. I don't understand. Well, okay, so I don't want my emote to be square. If you do, then just ignore the next step. But what I'm going to do is go over here on the right hand side of the screen, and it says background, right? So you right click on background, and right here it says add alpha channel. Now just go ahead and click that, and you can delete. Now you'll still see this patchy, like these squares, this grid behind it. Don't worry, it's transparent. That's just for reference for you. Now you're good to go ahead and make your emote, whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and select, this is like a pencil tool, right? All right, I don't want it to be that big, so I'm going to double click and click 1. So it's just 1 thick. And just like MS Paint, you can select your color right here underneath all of your tools. You can change the size of it right here, the tool that is. So if I want to do 5 pixels, it'll be 5, and I can click. Opacity right here. Usually it's easiest just to go ahead and hit 100, and there you go. But right now it's at 10, sorry, 100. There we go. And we can make our emote. Our emote could be a black blob if we wanted it to be. Shift E to erase. But for this video, I'm just going to make the emote a little smiley face. So I'm going to go ahead and delete. I'm going to go ahead and erase all that. And then I'm going to go over here to the pencil tool, which is also N. I'm going to go click, click, and smiley face. Okay, so now that we have our emote, this little smiley face, what I'm going to go ahead and do is click File at the top left, go down to Export As right here, and then I'm going to put smiley emote. You know, nice and save. You could save it anywhere you'd like. Desktop is a good place, but if you want to keep it more permanently, you might consider saving it somewhere else. My computer is a cluster F of things. So there we have a PNG. I do recommend saving it in .png. If it says .jpeg, it's a very common file format. Just go ahead and do that. So it says name smiley emote type .png. There's a reason for that, and I won't get into it too much, but just PNG is going to be better for this particular format. In fact, it should go ahead and say these should be in PNG. PNGs, so it's plural, but .png is what you want with transparent backgrounds and a maximum. So we have gone, and when we created the alpha channel and got that, we made the transparent background, so that's good. We typed in .png, so that's good. And it's 28 by 28 pixels. So all is well. So let's go ahead and hit export right there. It's going to give us the second dealio. Really not all that important. Go ahead and hit export. Okay. So now that we've done that, we can go back into Chrome. I'm going to go ahead and just open the desktop right here like this. And click and drag. This is really simple. So I know this is the 28 by 28 one because I just made it. And I clicked and dragged it, and now we have a smiley face. So we have a smiley face. Cool, awesome, great, whatever. Let's go ahead and make the 58 by 58. So it's actually the exact same process. I am gonna go ahead. You just go ahead and start a new one if you want to. But before you do that, you might want to bring this actual file over. Let's see the best way to do that, shall we? So actually, let's just do this. We'll start a new one. So what was it? It was 58 by 58, I think. I already lost track. 56 by 56. That would have been a big deal, actually. You need to be exact. These need to be exactly the same. So 56 by 56 px pixels. Okay. There we go. Same deal. We need to go to background, right click, add alpha channel. It's at the bottom, and go ahead and delete it, which you can just do with the eraser tool. Okay, that's a little small. It's going to take forever. Let's just go ahead and crank that up. There we go. Now, I have a couple of things. Sorry. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and try and just click and drag our smiley emote in. It'll be really small. Like you want that to be bigger, right? So I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to click this little cross looking thing. It's the move tool, right? So now we can move it around. Super happy smiley emote. But it needs to be bigger so that it doesn't show up really, really small. You can click the little cross and move it around if you want to, no issues. It's a little small, right? So now what we're gonna wanna do is have the image clicked and hit the buttons Shift S. And that's basically gonna say scale. Now if you want to, you can go over here and type 56 by 56 by 56, and it'll just scale them up. And you can click that middle button and place them in the center. That's the easiest way I would say to do it. So just click and drag your image into the file, have the image selected, hit Shift S, and then type up here into the scale. Now I have to hit enter, and it's a little pixelated, so that's not good. Basically what I did when I did my emotes was every single one I made it different. Every single one was actually redone. Now, that might not be something you're interested in, but if you want a proper emote, then it might have to be done that way. And to keep it crisp and clear across all different platforms, cell phones, desktops, TVs, whatever, it is best to go ahead and redo every single one of them. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to. It's just going to be a lot quicker. You get the general idea. But same deal, we're going to go ahead and export as, let's say, smile emote. And then I'm going to label this one 56. It does say .png, so I don't need to change anything. It's going to the desktop, so that's good. I'm going to hit export, and I'm going to hit export again. So same deal. We go into here. We open up a file, and one of these says 56. There we go. Move it on over, copy and paste. Bam. And the next one we need is 112. Same deal. We're going to go ahead and do file new. Type in 112, 112. That is too many. 112. There we go. And hit OK. Same deal as before. By now you should know what to do. Right click background, hit add alpha channel. Go on over here and erase. There we go. And then I'm just going to click and drag. And what you see me doing is I'm going down here and I'm opening up the exact same file that I had open to put it into the Twitch thing. Anyway, so I just literally just have the same thing open. So no worries. So again, we still have our image. I'm going to hit I'm going to hit Shift S, go up to here, type in 112. That always makes me laugh. 112, and let's move them on in. Now that's the easiest way to do it. So let's go ahead and hit export as smile emote 112. Okay. Hit export. Hit export again. Go ahead and open up our Twitch. Open up that. I'm sorry. Open up the emotes in the browser in your dashboard. And what's going on? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right over there. So we click and drag. We put it in. It's going to take a quick second. And then let's say smile. There we go. So you have to add this in here to give it unique code. And then you click change, save changes. And it's going to take a while, your first time, for these to be put into place. They will have to be approved. And once that happens, you'll be good to go. Anyways, guys, that is a quick and dirty demo of how to make your emotes. I do recommend doing each one individually for each individual size so that you don't get these blurry little areas. But if you are in a hurry or you just want a very simple emote, then I think this would work for you. Now, if you do want to do it the other way, you now know how to do each individual size here. You know how to change your background, add an alpha channel so it can be transparent. You also know how to export as a PNG. So if it says JPEG or anything else, you just go here and you type .png, and Gimp will automatically save it as a PNG once you've done that. And you now know how to go ahead and upload them. So that's pretty much everything you need to know on how to make emotes for Twitch. You'll have to repeat this step 9 times to get your emotes for tier 1, your emotes for tier 2, and your emotes for tier 3. It'll say pending. It's annoying, but you just have to deal with it. That's it, guys. I really hope that this video helped you learn how to do this for yourself. You don't need to pay someone to do it. If you want to, please go ahead and find someone that you love. Give them an appropriate amount, as artists never get paid enough. So if you want to do it yourself, though, it's right here. Everything you need to know. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, to hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, let me know what I did wrong, what I could do different to make it more enjoyable for you. And as always, I will see you in the next one.